Hey there. So I purpled Yda. This video will be me talking about it and how it overall synergizes with what she already has and how she works in the current unit ecosystem. Stick around if you're interested. So starting off, her base kit hasn't been touched since she got her base EX 8 months ago, so I'll talk about that real quick. Snap Punch deals 5 brave hits before an HP dump and gives Yda generic speed, attack, and max brave buffs. Using a Brave Plus or HP Plus variant upgrades this to Snap Punch Plus, which is overall stronger. On top of that, using Snap Plus grants her a stack of Grease Lightning, which both increases her attack and unlocks Tornado Kick Plus, which I'll get to later. The base version has 150% overflow, while Snap Plus has 180%. Both versions of Snap Punch, as well as all variations of her base moves, are guaranteed critical hits when you're targeting an enemy not targeting Yda. Touch of Death deals 2 brave hits before an HP dump, has a slight brave return, and inflicts 6 turns of poison and sap, which is actually pretty dang useful. This does not have an enhanced version. Tornado Kick in its base form deals 4 brave hits to a single target before an HP dump, and then 1 more brave hit before an additional HP dump. If you have a stack of Grease Lightning, this move is enhanced to its plus form, which is similar to Snap Plus as it deals increased damage and has higher overflow. The base form has 180% natural overflow, while the plus form has 200%, and using the plus form will consume your stack of Grease Lightning. With that out of the way, let's check out the real fun stuff in her EX Plus. Realization is pretty value, as it adds a lot of improvements to Grease Lightning as well as to the EX cast itself. Of course though, value is relative, since Yda will want 3 ingots if you want to use her. For one, the attack boost that she normally gets with Grease Lightning at 1 stack is now active at 0 stacks. Furthermore, she gains increased initial bravery, regen that's on par with Penelo's, an extra 20% overflow on everything, longer buffs, and probably the subtlest one is an extra 20% brave gain on her abilities. This results in a 30% brave return after Touch of Death and ties nicely into her EX cast, getting brave return after the first HP dump, giving a 40% return before the second HP dump. This makes it entirely possible for her to still hit full 9s twice outside of synergy with good party composition on EX cast. 1 ingot doesn't have a lot to say, but it is a pretty sizable 60% boost to attack and max bravery. Not something to look at lightly, really, as not a lot of people get both those stats at that potency. 2 ingots gives a second recast speed upgrade, helping the EX come up just a little bit faster. But more importantly, it also gives Yda starting buffs as well as starting her off with a stack of Grease Lightning, basically letting her start a fight already warmed up. 3 ingots is where things get most interesting, and as you'd imagine, where you'll want to take her if you want to use her any decent amount. The simplest part of this ingot is that it further improves her EX cast, both getting stronger and getting more brave hits before the second HP dump, as well as applying 20% splash damage to non-targets. It should be noted that the splash is based on the total damage from both HP dumps combined, meaning the maximum is actually just under 40k, not 20k. On top of this, her basic attacks are further improved and give an instant free turn when breaking a target, similar to how Lightning and Aranea function. This combined with her inherent regen, and of course any buffs that can further that regen, high overflow, and fast EX all contribute to a series of turns with Yda that feels very effective. As is, I feel like she'll benefit greatly from the next tier of armor, letting her break current brave and HP damage caps, and that's not even considering what she may get from an LD. With that being said, I'd like to highlight what is probably her only flaw right now, and that's skill usages. She only has 14 skill usages total, divided as 8 to Snap and 6 to Touch of Death. She has no means of getting more skills or getting free usages, which can hurt if you're trying to maintain Grease Lightning. Granted, the bonus effects of having a stack of it versus not having a stack aren't actually that great. Really just the improved EX cast, since 0 of 3 EX Plus gives her an extra 20% attack no matter what. But it is something to consider. I can see her LD doing things like setting Snap Punch Plus and giving it a free cast, giving her another means of setting Grease Lightning or regenerating skill casts, just some speculation. Alright, with that I think I've talked about her limit breaks enough. As much as I enjoy the playstyle Yda EX Plus gives, she's kinda just a luxury character right now. Recent modern DPS units such as Lightning, Jack, and Vayne all have similar-ish sorts of turn control, and they have access to either skill regen or free skill usages. In a phrase, to me, Yda is to Lightning as King was to Aranea. Similar enough in terms of the damage roll they cover, but one is just more obviously dominating than the other. The main edge that Yda has on lightning is group damage, but because lightning can get free turns off skills as well as free skills after her EX, on top of the delay she can provide, it's not too hard to just swap targets during a fight with that kind of control. Lightning also imperils Thunder, which enables a few other units, while Yda can only apply basic poison and sap. Useful, yes, but not really an offensive tool in the same way an imperil allows other units. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick overview and thought dump of Yda's EX+. I know a lot of people are either saving ingots right now or just not really interested in her, but I've got a soft spot for units who have fast recast EXs, and Yda can put out numbers to justify that. In the overall grand scheme of meta, she's maybe not that worth it, and at the moment not so sure where I might try and place her in Dimension's End to make good use of her. But make your own decisions about it. We all have people we want to purple outside of meta. Thanks for watching all the way to the end, and I'll see you around.